Hi Libra, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your third week of June general love reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be pinned in the comment section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm losing my voice a little bit. So you have to forgive me for not projecting as much as when I speak, because I want to make sure I make it through all the readings. So please turn your volume up. Also, if you are celebrating Father's Day, happy Father's Day to you all. Sending you so much love, and I hope that your day is peaceful and beautiful and full of bliss. If you are mourning or missing a father-like figure in life because they are no longer physically here with us, or if they're physically here, but you guys are not connected and there's no communication between you and that individual, again, I'm sending you guys so much love, and I hope that the situation get resolved, or at least you have some type of peace in regards to the situation. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Do You Think About Me by the artist 50 Cent. 50 Cent happens to be a Cancer. So you can be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individual. Also, this person could resurface in Cancer season, June, July time frame. What's standing out to me is the bridge of the song where he says, do you think about me every now and then? Goddamn, girl, we used to be friends. That's literally the words. Do you think about me every now and then? Goddamn, girl, we used to be friends. So for some of you all, a friendship may have evolved into something sexual or something romantic. And I feel like someone is just basically looking like, I hate that we took it this far and then it didn't go anywhere. So not only did I lose a romantic companion, but I lost a friend. I lost a platonic friendship. So I'm getting that for some of you all out there. And also the biggest message that I'm getting is that somebody definitely is obsessively wondering if they ever cross your mind. You know, they're wondering if you think about them as much as they think about you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Justice card. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Wow. Okay, you guys know when I get this, I'm taking it. So we want your card, but of course we want the card that comes before and the card that comes after. I'm not even going to shuffle because it's like you are on their mind big time. You are showing up. This is your major arcana. This is the card we wanted. So we don't get a card in front. We get the card from the back of the deck, and we get the card from behind it. So let's see what we got. Wow, that's powerful. So you have the Eight of Swords, mental imprisonment, feeling stuck, feeling bound. Either you feel like this or this is them. And I really feel like this is somebody who's thinking about you a lot. It could be a fellow air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius like yourself. Mental imprisonment, she feels stuck, she feels bound, she can't move on. He or she, put it where it applies. For some of you all, you haven't spoke to this person for 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Also, the last time you may have spoken to this person, because the swords are down. Swords of communication and mental. With it being down, you know, it's like lack of communication. Sword up is yes, sword down is no. So some of y'all may not have spoken to this person since a date that has an 8 in it. So the 8th, the 18th, the 28th. It's something where there's a lack of communication. That's why I said this person's wondering if you're thinking about them, because again, swords is mental. You guys haven't seen each other in a while because she's blindfolded. So this person is wondering, you know, they don't know what to think. But I also feel like with this energy here, this person has not been able to move on. Or keep in mind, because this is swords and this is your element, this could be you. Like you may be wondering if this person is thinking about you, like, okay, if you cared about me, how can you just not speak to me? How could you just give up? How could you just not reach out? You know, then there's your energy. And see, I want you to notice this could be you because both of them are blindfolded. I feel like for some of y'all, you have not seen this person in a little bit of time, right? Wow. So there's something with communication. You may want to reach out to this person, or this person may be getting ready to reach out to you soon. The Knight of Swords. Okay. You see he's getting ready to jump off that cliff. Somebody could be possibly also going off the deep end. Somebody may also be saying some things that could be very hurtful or very cutting. That sword is up in the air, ready to cut. Knights are ready to go into battle, come out of battle, go on some type of journey or adventure. This could be someone getting ready to say something very defensive or take something in a very defensive way. Like every time somebody says something, they could get very defensive. But this person could get ready to just You know, if you haven't heard from this person in a while, you may be the one like, okay, you know what? Let me just jump off this bridge and just go for it and reach out to this person. Yeah, you got a Tower here. So that's why I say this is some very heavy energy. You got Scorpio and Aries here with the Tower. This is a major arcana, so it's definite. So I do feel like someone got kicked to the curb. Someone feels hurt. Someone feels as though, you know, I also get like some type of argument, because to get this, a knight is going, they're ready for battle. And then you have him being tossed out of that tower. So I do feel like for some of you all, there were some very hurtful words that were exchanged. If someone lives with someone, they could have been put out. Someone is spiraling also, because he's falling. As he's falling, he's spiraling. He or she, somebody's spiraling. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Wands, need to choose a destination or a direction to go in. So I do, again, I feel like someone is uncertain about which direction the connection is going to go in. Will it have a future? Because he's looking towards the future. Someone's wondering if they should be the one to reach out first. Again, if you're not dealing with a fellow air sign, this could literally definitely be you, because you already started off with these two women that are blindfolded. You can't see his eyes either. So some of you all are like, okay, I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to reach out. You may not feel like this right now, but like I said, on the date that has an 8 in it, the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th, you may completely change. You know, your tune may change, where you're just like right now hearing this, you may be like, absolutely not. I'm not reaching out to this person. I don't care. Something may change within the next 8 days, not 8 weeks as far as communication, next 8 days, or like I said, a date with an 8 in it. There could be some changes in your thought process, because again, you're surrounded by all this air, which is the mental also. Yep, and then you have the Page of Swords. I'm telling you, this is like getting ready to take off. And look at that leg. Like, let me say what I have to say. And if you notice, he's red. Like, it's anger. Like I said, something could have been said that was very, like, caused a lot of drama here. Somebody may have taken something too far, because, see, he can't go any further. He's on the, like, very edge of this, what do you call this, mountain or cliff, mountaintop. Somebody may have taken something way too far. And they may have realized it after it was too late. You got the 8 of Swords and you got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, the actual 9 to 5, and putting in the work. Also, you may have met this person at their place of employment. They have met you at your place of employment, or someone is wondering if something could ever work again between the two of you all. Also, someone may send something to your job, like send flowers to your job, edible arrangements, something like that. Getting something where something is being sent to somebody's career, someone's workplace. You got the Emperor in reverse. Someone is no longer, you know, the Emperor is someone who garners and they expect nothing less than respect. In reverse, I feel like someone in this situation has lost respect for the other person. You got Aries energy here with the Emperor. That's a major arcana. That's definite. This is Emperor energy also. So I'm not Emperor, but Aries. Both of these are Aries energy. Aries and Scorpio is the Tower. And then you got Aries with the Emperor. So there could be an Aries involved, or something could have ended in Aries season, which is March, April time frame. Let's get a clarifier for the 8 of Swords. Universal energies of right. Okay. I just want you guys to see as I move my hand. You got the 10 of Swords. These all are face down, so I won't take them. But this I know. Look, you have nothing but air. Air, air, air. That's crazy. So you got the 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Somebody feels betrayed, stabbed in their back. Left out in the cold, because he's there alone. She's there alone. He's there alone. Someone feels left out in the cold. And that's why I said someone is wondering if they're being thought of. Someone feels betrayed. I also feel like someone is always expecting that you would come back and make things work. But when you're not reaching out or kissing their ass like that, they can't take it. You have the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. So again, for a lot of y'all, you haven't spoken to this person for a while. Definitely not during Gemini season. And again, I said you could be dealing with a fellow air sign. Next would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You do have a major arcana for Gemini here. But I feel like this is definitely saying like you haven't heard from this person at all through Gemini season. You know what I'm saying? And this is also like here, Spirit trying to bring them together in reverse. It's like Spirit may not want you and this person together because it just keeps causing heartbreak and sorrow, right? Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords. Universal energy. There you go. 9 of Pentacles. You guys cards is flipping up quick. 9 of Pentacles, single woman, single man. upright. In reverse, this person doesn't want you to be single. This person doesn't want you to be on the market. They're going to tell you, or you're going to explain to them like you don't want things to be over. Somebody's going to say that they don't want things to be over. Let's see what's at the bottom. But you still got the Lovers in reverse. In the back of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. They're saying like overall, this situation won't work. Because it's almost like this person is not wanting things to end, not because they're so in love with you, because they could love you, but I'm not getting in love, not with this energy. And it's like this person just doesn't want it to end because they don't know how to deal with rejection. They don't want to start over. Someone could have been born in 1989. Somebody's birth date could be the 18th or the 19th. I'm getting also because you got 10 and 8, 10 and 9. If you have children with this person, you can have a child that's 8, 9, or 10 years old because you got 8, 9, 10. Also, like I said, you can hear from this person pretty soon. I'm getting that as well. Whatever the case, I feel like Spirit is just saying like there's needs to be an ending between you and this person because there's a lot of ego at play. I'm getting ego. Because the only time you spiral and fall from grace is when you allow your ego to rule a situation. And that's what I'm getting at, because he was in the Tower, which means this person felt like they were in a position of power and authority. Even if you look at the top, there's a crown there, but the crown is falling off. So somebody, you know, too big for their britches, if you will. They wanted to put themselves up here on this pedestal, or they wanted you to put them on this pedestal. And then when you didn't give them that energy anymore, now all of a sudden they're wondering if you're thinking about them. Because I feel like you gave them so much love and so much, you show so much appreciation, you show so much admiration. They've never experienced that from anybody else before. And they blew it with you, and now it's like they want, I'm getting something like a leech, like they need that energy back. They need that pull to make them feel important. They just need, it's like an energy vampire, to be honest with you, for some of you all. And then it's like when you don't give them that energy anymore, then they get defensive, they get combative, they get argumentative. You know, I'm getting that energy as well. Okay? So, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that all button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.